take this as permission. If you have a Twitch stream or you want to use my music in one of your videos or something, this is your permission. Go ahead and use the music. You can send that clip to Twitch and hopefully they allow you to do whatever it is that you want to do.
Now, this is very complicated.
What's up? What's up? Happy Friday the 13th, everybody, man. It's your boy Muggs here. Man, you know, we ain't gonna waste no time, man. Y'all know the intro. Y'all know the thank yous. Y'all know the accolades, man. Yeah. So, a pre-consensus on this one that I've read some comments before I started watching is this one gonna beat out the most recent video I posted was fake woke. Okay, so yeah, so we gonna about to get up on this, man. So welcome to another Tom MacDonald reaction to Brainwash. Let's get it.
Half the country fell asleep, but they scream woke. We're distracted by vaccines and TV shows, politics, celebrity.
He said distracted by vaccines and TV shows.
Lots of popular neat quotes, black lives, white lives, which lives mean most? We only dedicate one day to remember our fallen soldiers, the men and women who died young. But if you come out the closet as Caitlyn Jenner, you're a hero and you get a whole Pride Month.
Oh, Tom, bro, why did you say that, dude? You are speaking for a lot of people, including myself. Ooh-wee. Okay.
The most dangerous
I actually don't even want to elaborate, but that's the propaganda. And you can see on the video that the spiral, the hypnotic spiral and stuff, the static on the television, it's all like tools for mind control. You ever seen it in movies where somebody's like interrogating somebody and they make them force them to watch something and it's always like a spiral or static on the television? No, that's what that symbolizes right there.
Damage propaganda from these clowns. Only mass that's gonna save us is duct tape on their mouths. Don't speak. We don't need to defund police. Need to defund the media who lies through their teeth.
Need to defund the media that lies through their teeth. And that's one thing, like, cause I watch Young Ripper 5'9" sometimes, man, and a lot of other different media outlets to where I consume the news that's honest. Bro, I'm telling you, there's something going on. And you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people are just tired of no real narratives. All the information is being counted as misinformation. All the information is counted as misinformation. There's no alternative means to dealing with things. It's just one way or get out. And I think a lot of people are tired of that. And that's why we go to guys like Eric July and consume our content and our news.
Like, Big Pharma doesn't cure you, dog, cause every patient that gets cured is a customer lost. And big oil runs the world. The only wars that get fought are with the countries who have natural resources they want.
Hey, that was the whole point of colonization. If you guys want a history lesson, that was the whole point of colonization. That was the whole point of going over the... I don't want to disrespect any veterans because I know what y'all go through and I know what y'all do, and we thank y'all for that. But, you know, just from my perspective and the information I gained was that, you know what I'm saying, that the war was for something different. It wasn't for what we initially thought as the public. You know, it was a war for resources, not protection or defending America.
Heard him claiming if a white man braids his hair and likes rap, he's appropriating culture. But if a white man acts too white, he's white trash. He's a racist, he's a bigot, he's a monster.
Bro, it's like he's like actually addressing all of his videos in the past and stuff like that. And all the comments and stuff that he's playing defense right now. But this first verse is dope.
Let's just have the conversation. Not every liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist. The government wants everybody fighting with their neighbors because they know that if we get along, we'll probably go against them.
Hey, that's facts. Let's go.
They can't stop us, cause we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash
I just love the mixing on this. Dude, just kudos to Evan. Kudos to Evan for the mixing. Like, I just love how in sync his voice is. And sometimes you can get that on your own if your tonality is great when you rap the track. You can actually get that synchronization. Like I'm real good at that. If you heard my music that I posted in the community tab, like I love that when you able to sync your voice without actually having to mix it down. But I know Evan did a good mix, so.
Cause we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us. But we won't let freedom die. The whole world's brainwashed.
Everybody picking teams, start a riot in the streets.
The whole world's brainwashed.
I like that. I want to go back to this.
Everybody picking teams, start a riot in the streets.
The whole world's brainwashed.
It's us against them, it ain't you against me.
How did monkeys become people and people turned into sheep?
How did monkeys become people and people turned into sheep? That's a evolution. This
fluoride in the water that's keeping us all asleep. Claim they want what's best for us. I find it hard to believe because they've been selling us cigarettes since we was 18. Fake.
So he made a comment about the water, fluoride in the water. And I remember, like, as a kid, like in the 90s, early 90s, man, I remember we used to drink out the water hose like it was nothing else. But then, like, one day, the water out the water hose didn't taste like water no more. Water out the faucet didn't taste the same. You just fill up the jug and put it in the refrigerator, and that's water. But for some reason, the water started tasting weird. Remember, y'all, if y'all around my age, y'all remember that. And then he, let me go back real quick.
Best for us, I find it hard to believe because they've been selling us cigarettes since we was 18. Fake news, fake woke, distract and divide. You're either right or you're left or you're black or you're white. Big tech don't need a mic.
I like the flashes of black and white, and actually it had kind of like that swirling black and white hypnotic on that text. So that was pretty good. I like that.
Woke, distract and divide. You're either right or you're left or you're black or you're white. Big tech don't need a microchip to hack in your life because the phone inside your pocket is a tracking device. And I don't know.
I don't even need to elaborate on that because if y'all where I am about information, y'all know what he's talking about.
What I'm more sick of, rappers or Joe Biden looking like he ate 100 Xanax for dinner. Cause censoring the president and kickers.
Hold up, I like his delivery right here.
Phone inside your pocket is a tracking device. And I don't know what I'm more sick of, rappers or Joe Biden looking like he ate 100 Xanax for dinner. Cause censoring the president.
You see how he made sicker and dinner like rhyme with that inflection? Those two words really don't rhyme. But if you manipulate the sound and the inflection on the words, you can actually get them to sound similar. Like, so he said, I don't know what's sicker, dinner. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just the cadence in the delivery.
President and kicking him off Twitter is a bigger threat to freedom than foreign ballistic missiles. You don't.
So he was talking about kicking Trump off of Twitter and that being more dangerous than somebody with ballistic missiles. That's tight.
Trust the police or the government, but you want people giving up the right to own a firearm. Why would you be comfortable if police and the government the only people on the planet with the right to buy a gun?
Man, I want y'all to just like appreciate the continuity between his flow and the beat. How the beat kind of just feels like the beat to me feels like a beat that you were right with, with deep intentions. Like it, when I hear the certain sounds in the beat, and I can't name the sounds, but when I hear this beat, it makes me think about water, right? It makes me think about water, and then like how, you know, just the sound on the guitar and a little bit of bass that I'm hearing, like it invokes thinking. Or it invokes listening, you know what I'm saying? So Tom, if he made this beat, you know what I'm saying, he made this beat with that kind of intention.
White privilege getting amplified to reinforce division. It convinces white people that they're favored by their skin, and black people getting angry because they're told they're treated different. So the conflict is between us and never with the system. Let's just have the conversation. Not every liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist. The government wants everybody fighting with their neighbors because they know that if we get along, we'll probably go against them.
Ain't nothing stronger than the United Nation. Hey, I just rhymed with that bar. All right, so let me go back to this. I want to hear him say this one more time.
Getting angry because they're told they're treated different, so the conflict is between us. They're favored by their skin, and black people getting angry because they're told they're treated different, so the conflict is between us and never with the system. Let's just have the conversation. Not every liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist. The government wants everybody fighting with their neighbors because they know that if we get along, we'll probably go against them. They can't stop us.
You know what I'm saying? And we talked about that on the last few videos about white privilege and if I was black and white boy and stuff like that. We already covered that, but there's a reason why those we weren't told that. It was just that what people before us have perceived about society and stuff like that. The system has a lot to do with that too, and pushing that through the media. But that thought came from somebody, or it was developed early in America's history. So he's right about, it being systematic, but then, we have to blame kind of like the people before us for not really addressing it and having the sit downs that we having in this time and actually talking about it and trying to understand each other. So, you know what I'm saying? White privilege exists because it's something that some that we saw. It's not necessarily something perpetuated through the system. It's just that if you look at the history in how the generation wage gaps were created, you know what I'm saying? Like and I don't want to go into that. That's a whole nother video. But if you recognize how that gap was created, then you would kind of see that, you know what I'm saying? So, and then the way black people think, you know what I'm saying? It could be overbearing at times. Sometimes people are just emotional, just angry. And, you have to be kind of understanding, you know what I'm saying? But if somebody's just being dumb about it, you know what I'm saying? You can always address them with that. So let's go.
Cause we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us. But we won't let freedom die. The whole world's brainwashed.
Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets.
The whole world's brainwashed.
It's us against them, it ain't you against me.
See, I like the flashes of I like that editing. The funny thing is, it actually like if you're watching a video and you're kind of like your ADD is kind of activating, the flashes be like, oh, what was that? And it actually, like, you know what I'm saying, retains your attention. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. I like that.
Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets.
The whole world's brainwashed.
It's us against them, it ain't you against me.
Step 1, train the people only to consume. Step 2, infiltrate adults with the news. Step 3, indoctrinate the children through the schools and the music and the apps on the phones that they use. Step 4, separate the right from the left. Step 5, separate the white from the black. Step 6, separate the rich from the poor. Use religion and equality to separate them more. Step
Okay, so we going through the steps and how they did it. Let's go back to the beginning real quick. We said step 3. So if you guys don't mind, let's go through all the steps individually.
Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets.
The whole world's brainwashed.
It's us against them, it ain't you against me.
Step 1, train the people only to consume.
Train the people only to consume. Basically, how we learned in school, we never, like in public schools, you never really learn anything about how to gain wealth, how to invest, you know what I'm saying? So you need a consumer class to stay rich. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't be rich, but in order to create a consumer-based society, only few can be rich in that kind of society.
2. Infiltrate adults with the news. Step
Infiltrate adults with the news. So their only source of information is from the news.
3. Indoctrinate
There's more to that.
the children through the schools and the
Now, indoctrinate the children through the schools, that would be like what's happening right now when you got people of alternative lifestyles going to teach toddlers, first graders, second graders about sex ed. Like, you know, why is that happening?
the music and the apps on the phones that they use. Step 4. Separate the right from the left. Step 5. Separate the white from the black. Step 6. Separate the rich from the poor. Use religion and equality to separate them more. Step 7. Fabricate a problem, made a lie. Step 8. Put it on the news every night. Step
Fabricate a problem as a lie. Hold up.
7. Fabricate a problem, made a lie. Step
Fabricate a problem made a lie.
8. Put it on the news every night. Step 9. When people start to fight and divide, take control. This is called situational design.
Situational design. I like the way he wrapped that up. And even, remember how we talked about his descriptive language? Like all that stuff we can see. We've seen it in the last 5 to 10 years. Everything he's talked about is still perpetuating through the machine. You know what I'm saying? So you never want to just accept what you being seen. There's always something behind what you're seeing. So you got to ask those questions. Like, why is this happening? Why they keep perpetuating this? There's alternate information. Do they really want to cure this? You know what I'm saying? Ask those kind of questions, man, because as the word in the Bible says, man, the last days, see that you're not deceived. That means deception is going to be on a high level in the last days. So remember that and stay discerning.
They can't stop us, 'cause we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us. But we won't let freedom die. The whole world's brainwashed.
Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets.
The whole world's brainwashed.
It's us against them, it ain't you against me.
You know what I'm saying? And I like how Tom is trying to keep everybody focused on the situation at hand. Just overall, this song is just to expose the narratives that has been perpetuating through society for such a long time. So for everybody in Tom's community, and for anybody just being new to Tom, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, y'all got to listen. You know what I'm saying? See that you're not deceived, man. Take this knowledge in and start asking some questions. And that's what he's talking about. Overall, he just saying, man, look, ask questions, man. Don't just take everything for face value. You know what I'm saying? So I like, this is a really wise song. It's only going to be disruptive for those who do not want their lifestyles interrupted. So post your comments down below, man. Let's have a conversation in the comments, man. If you guys have any questions for me, you know what I'm saying, what I think about certain things that he said, you know what I'm saying, let me know in the comments, man. Let me know how you guys are feeling about the information being told and the narratives being spun around and stuff like that in society. So, you know, I come in peace, just to bring wisdom, just like Tom do. So I catch y'all later, man. Y'all know what it is. Stay grinding, man. Peace!